It's Hacktober already.
Is Hacktoberfest.
And if you don't know what Hacktoberfest
It's Hacktober already.
Is Hacktoberfest.
And if you don't know what Hacktoberfest is,
It's a celebration.
And it's an open source.
Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration of open source software
Created by DigitalOcean.
It's changing the world one pull request
It's
at a time.
Hacktober already. Can be
It's
a designer or even a content
Hacktoberfest.
writer.
and if you
In
don't know what
short,
Hacktoberfest
you do open source contributions and you get lots of swag.
As swag bag. This is so amazing.
It's Hacktober already.
This is Hacktoberfest.
if you don't know what Hacktoberfest
I would like
is,
to thank DigitalOcean for
Open
sending me
source.
this t-shirt because I was participating in Hacktoberfest.
So join us for this year's celebration of open source
Changing
software.
the world one pull
Hacktoberfest.com.
request
It's
at a
Hacktober
time.
already. Can be a designer or even a content writer.
if you
In
don't know what
short,
Hacktoberfest
you do open source contributions and you get lots of swag.
As swag bag. This is so amazing.
It's Hacktober already.
This is Hacktoberfest.
if you don't know what
I
Hacktoberfest
would like
is,
to thank
Hello everyone. Am I audible? Kujdeep, can you tell am I audible? Okay. So let's start. A very pleasant morning to one and all present over here. I am Asta Hussain and we'll be starting the Hacktoberfest events from today. So first of all, let us start with a very basic question that what is Hacktoberfest? Hacktoberfest this year is initiated by Developer Student Club GTBIT in collaboration with Hello World, brought to you by DigitalOcean in partnership with Dev and Intel. So guys, as you know, this is a month-long celebration of open source softwares where maintainers are invited to guide our future contributors towards the issues that will make the projects forward, and thus the contributors will get a golden opportunity to return the generosities of the project they are interested in and also the projects they have recently found and are wanting to work on. Hacktoberfest is a celebration open to everyone in a global community. Whether you are a developer, a student learning to code, event host, or a company of any size, you can help drive the growth of open source and make positive contribution to the ever-growing community. All backgrounds and skills are encouraged to complete this challenge. Plus, we are providing a gold over golden opportunity, which is there is no place and time constraints as you are virtually participating in the online event from literally any part of the world. So, for the next question, that may you all be thinking that what is the history and the experiences of Hacktoberfest? The event was created to raise awareness for the open source community and encourage the participation in open source projects. Participants are challenged to contribute to a specific amount of pull requests during the month of October to public open source repositories on GitHub in order to earn a limited edition t-shirt and various swags hosted by the sponsors and hosts. As you have seen in the video that people were getting amazing swags that you all may receive after the end of completing this challenge. Every October, they ship free Hacktoberfest t-shirts to thousands of people around the world. I would like to show you a video on what Hacktoberfest is all about.
It's October already.
It's a hack.
Not this one,
Hacktoberfest.
the other
If
one.
you don't know what Hacktoberfest is,
It's a celebration.
And it's an open source.
Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration of open source software.
Created by DigitalOcean.
It's changing the world one pull request at a time.
You can be a developer, designer, or even a content writer.
In short, you do open source contributions and you get lots of swag.
As swag bag. This is so amazing.
Oh, look what I got. Yeah.
A Hacktoberfest t-shirt, guys.
I would like to thank DigitalOcean for sending me this t-shirt because I was participating in Hacktoberfest.
So join us for this year's celebration of open source software at hacktoberfest.com.
Let's get hacking.
Hi, Nancy Spruill here, DigitalOcean CEO, and I'd like to welcome you to the 7th annual Hacktoberfest. Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration of open source software for all 31 days in October. And in this event, this month-long event, we bring together over 100,000 people to contribute to the betterment of open source software. At this annual event, we have open source projects where developers become contributors, students and early learners, learn more and build their passion and experience. And we gather people together online. Historically, we've done offline, but in 2020, I suspect will be predominantly online. But we bring people together from over 150 countries throughout the world. At DigitalOcean, one of our core values is around community. And a pillar of the language of that value is we say, our community is bigger than just us. And I can find no better representation of our investment and our passion for fostering the global community of developers and entrepreneurs than Hacktoberfest. It's an important element for us because it brings so many people together in this very global way for 31 days, and it generates so much excitement and passion around one of our core value propositions as a business, which is around open source. And what we believe happens during the month of Hacktoberfest, not only do we bring people together, but we help people learn and we help people grow. And that's a fundamental tenet of what we're all about at DigitalOcean in terms of enabling global entrepreneurs and developers to test ideas, build their businesses, and chase their dreams. So what we hope that you'll gain is that you'll participate, you'll learn a little bit more, you'll join a project, you'll meet new people, and you'll help make open source software better for the legions of people who use it today and well into the future. So with that, I can't wait to see you all and what you will come up with this year at Hacktoberfest. And remember that for those projects that are accepted, you get the famous DigitalOcean Hacktoberfest t-shirt, a prize well worth earning during the month of October. So until then, be well, and we'll see you in October.
So I guess you all are a bit clear of what Hacktoberfest is all about. And now there would be some of the questions in your mind if you want to ask. So how to make a pull request? To make a pull request, you need to first have a GitHub account. And where you'll go, you'll just choose a repository where you want to contribute to. you'll just fork the repository, and then you need to make some basic changes in your repository, in the repository or the project that is already present there. You can add your contributions, and just then you can contribute back. I am new to open source. How can I start with Hacktober? So for that, we have an event right after this for about at 4 p.m. where you will just get to introduce to what Git and GitHub is all about. How can you make repositories? How can you pull requests? And everything will be clear in that. And there's one question I think all of you would have in your mind, that what if my pull request is not accepted? So even if your pull request is not accepted, as long as you have made 4 open pull requests, you will be available. You will be there to get a T-shirt after the end of the month. And what if you are not able to complete 4 pull requests by the end of October 31st? So if you have registered to Hacktoberfest, you'll still get some free stickers in the mail, and that's why it is worth registering even if you are not able to complete it. And then what makes Hacktoberfest the most exciting event? It is the fact that it is not a regular event where you sit and code like nerds for 4 to 5 days. We believe here that all work and no play makes you a very lazy person, and there is difficult to get ideas out of a lazy person's head. Therefore, we'll have some fun events, some sessions where you'll get mentorship by good mentors, and also, of course, you will have fun games to break down the boredom of working and coding the whole day. We have a 3-day event planned for you all. We have an amazing series of amazing learning and fun series lined up in the course of these 3 days.
Uh, Hello, I am Ashkriti Divan. I guess you all must be very excited to know what's in all the 3 events for you. We have a series of amazing learning and fun sessions lined up over the course of 3 days. On day 1, that is actually today, we have Raghav Dhingra and Simmerpreet Singh to make you familiar with what is undoubtedly one of the most popular names in open source, that is GIT. They will also explain how GIT Hub works. On the same day, we have a fun scribble session by Hello World. And to the end of the day, we have a doubt session for you all in our Discord server. When the day 2 kicks off tomorrow, as by 1 p.m., with an interactive speaker session with Shive Lamba, with another session by Sehaj Obroy, soon after that. Each speaker session will be followed by a doubt session where you can all clear any of your queries up to that point. The day will conclude with 2 fun sessions on Among Us and COD. On day 3, that is the last day, we will be having a guest session with Praptej, followed by a doubt session and declaration of results. That will conclude the day 3 event. Also, guys, we are very particular about the code and conduct of our events. We ensure the privacy of every participant, and in case of any uncomfortable situation, don't worry, We are here to take care of you. You can ping us anytime, and as we are good listeners too. Yeah. So here are some rules of conduct, code of conduct, and some rules in manner in which every participant is required to be in. So the rules are: to get a shirt, you must make four pull requests between October 1st to October 31st in any time zone. Pull requests can be to any public repository on GitHub, not just ones highlighted. The pull request must contain commits you made yourself. In a maintainer reports your pull request as spam, it will not be counted towards your participation in Hacktoberfest. If a maintainer reports behavior that's not in line with the project's code of conduct, you will be ineligible to participate. This is really important. And this year, the first 70,000 participants can earn a t-shirt. In line with Hacktoberfest value 2, quantity is fun, quality is the key. We have provided examples of pull requests that we consider to be low quality contributions, which we actually discourage. So, as it is shown on the PPT, that pull requests are automated. Example like scripted opening pull request to remove the typos and optimize images and all. Pull requests are really disruptive. Example like taking someone else's branch or commits and making a pull request. Pull requests are regarded by a project maintainer as a hindrance versus helping. Something that's clearly an attempt to simply plus one your pull requests count for October. Last but not the least, one full pull request to fix a typo is fine, but 5 pull requests to remove a stray white space is not. Now, following this, let's come to the exciting part, the prizes, obviously. We assure you, aside from the knowledge you'll gain and fun you'll have, you will also receive a limited edition Hacktoberfest t-shirt for submitting 4 valid pull requests. Noted, 4 valid pull requests. And also the stickers are included with your t-shirt. Once you complete 4 pull requests, you will have your prizes delivered directly to your hand. Guys, important note here first. After completing full pull request, you will have the option to choose either a Hacktoberfest t-shirt in white or blue, or the option to donate a tree. You will not have the app option to choose both swag options, so the choice will be yours. And there will be list of questions I can ask you for, guys, but it will be good for you to ask me those. So excited are you? Happy coding, and may this code be with you all.
Everyone, there is an important announcement in this. We have all our repositories lined up for any field that you want to contribute to on the DSC GTBIT account. You can just go there and start working on any project in any field you like. We have various streams for which you can go and work on. And for those who don't have an idea of what open source is, how to use GitHub, or you just have made a basic GitHub account and you don't know how to work on it, we have an event lined up today at 4 p.m. where Raghav and Simar will explain you each and everything of how to start with open source, what Git is. There will be a hands-on session of Git and GitHub where you will get a clear idea of how to make your pull request, how to start with all the making of your pull request and everything. But one thing is particular, that you need to make all the pull requests on the DSC GitHub handles, and then only we can review your pull request and accept it. So this brings to the end of the session. And if you have any doubts, you can just tell us. We'll be happy to clear them all. I guess the question that you had is clear, that we'll have a session today for the ones who are new to open source, and you will get an idea of how to start with all this. And yeah, there are some changes in the policy this time. Last time there were 7 days to get a pull request matured, but this time I think it's just shifted to 14 days. And I guess your question is cleared, that there are some policy changes. So if any of you have a question, can just ask, or else we'll wrap up the session. So guys, we are wrapping up the session. Thank you, and we'll be looking forward to you all participating in the Hacktoberfest and making your contributions to the repositories that we have created. Thank you.